This is a very good evening to everyone. This is Raj on the Raj podcast, formerly used to be called the One Podcast before. Now it's the Raj podcast, and we have obviously, she doesn't need any introduction. You know who she is, Presley Tennant, a country powerhouse, and she's really been, she's totally been getting higher and higher on in country music on there. So, Presley, how you doing? First of
I'm
all.
doing great. How are you doing?
Yeah, not bad, thank you. And I've been excited by the singer actually, and I've been and this is I'm being honest here. I've been obviously listening to one of your music as well now. Hopefully, I can remember it. Something let dying is it let dying down or something?
Let Flying Dogs Sleep.
Yeah,
So,
this is the new single. This is the new single. I've got one of your other singles which is on my playlist.
well, thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
it's on my playlist, which I was listening on my Bluetooth speaker, connecting the device and listening on there.
Awesome. Well, thank you. No, I'm really
Yeah, so
excited that
it
this
was
song.
good. This is good as well. I've listened to what Anna Castle from Burning Entertainment she sent me. I've listened to the sound, the music MP3, and it's very interesting and the stuff. And this released on the 19th of September.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic. And how were you before the release of the music? Were you very excited? Were you a bit nervous?
I feel like it was a little bit of everything because I feel like that happens
Mm,
every time that there's a break in my release schedule for music. It's just kind of like, oh, I'm starting those feelings back over again. But also I was really like itching to get music out there. So that was kind of one of those things. This was written as kind of like a follow up from Pick Your Poison from last year. And some time was in between, but also I'm not mad about it, which I'm very, very excited for that it's finally out for everyone to listen to. And it kind of started like I wrote the song with Mr. Trey Bruce, and it kind of he brought this idea in where it was let lion dogs sleep, and for me it was familiar because it was the saying is let sleeping dogs lie. And so when I heard it, I was like, okay, like this is kind of interesting. Like, where are we going with this? And
mm.
but it also kind of took me back in time from like when I was growing up and like hearing my mom and like all of her friends and like all the stories about like their dating lives and everything like that. And I was like, oh, like this is very like a lot of people can relate to this, which I love. And then even like nowadays, it's like my friends come to me and they tell me all these stories, and I'm like, girl, I got a song for you. Hold on. And so I'm just excited that it's finally out there. It definitely is something that is a little different than what I put out before, where it's a little more rowdy, a little sassier. But I'm just very excited for it to be out there finally.
It is very different. I've seen the music video which you shared on Facebook. I've seen that, and that looks very. I like the visual. The car looks really good as well in that video. Actually, it looks like a nice car. One of I don't know what make of car that is, but
I
it
want to
looks.
say, oh, I don't know what it's called exactly, but I remember because the people that filmed it, Raul Esparza, and then his wife Ariel. I've worked with them for years, and like the one thing that they are really good at is finding people with really cool cars. And so,
Yeah.
yeah, like, do you want a car in this? And I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I want to say, I know it was like a small little pickup truck, but it was like a 1962 or something. Uh,
19, that's what I was thinking. I thought it must be something to do with 1960s or something because the shape. I mean, I did see the front of the car, but obviously when you were seeing and you were like out of the window. I don't know if there was a window there or not, but you were out of the car, and it's a good picturization actually. That is, yeah, and it does make sense. So it is a good picturization, and so yeah, I watched a bit of that, a clip of that, and that looked really good. And you must have had some nice feedback from your single.
it's been really great. I will say the amount of DMs from like people that have listened to the song and they've sent to
Mm,
me and they're like, "Oh my god, girl, like I'm going through this right now." And I'm like,
yeah,
oh, I was like, first off, number one, I'm sorry. No one should ever go through that. But I'm glad that I can at least be an outlet of like
yeah.
someone knowing exactly what they're going through. And I don't know, I'm just very excited that it's finally out there. And I feel like the response has been great. And I'm very, very, very thankful for that.
Yeah, and also everyone who's going to watch this now or watch it afterwards, don't forget, obviously everything is on Presley's website, presleytennant.com, her official website. And if you're not on a social media, where have you been? Get on a social media, Facebook, Twitter. I mean, this is X. I keep forgetting this X called now. X, TikTok, all the good stuff. Instagram. She's on all of them. So do share with her feedback and interact with Presley. Does interact a lot on social media on there. So yeah, absolutely, it's a very exciting times on this. So was it always the intention that it would be exactly releasing in September?
No, honestly, it was kind of just one of those things where the timelines, just because I had been putting out, I want to say, I think it was 4 or 5 songs last year. And I really wanted it to kind of keep that momentum going. But then also trying to get all the other things in a row. I picked up on a lot of shows last year, and that kind of took over, and then getting mixes and things like that and saying, okay, what's the follow-up single? What's this? What's that? I think at one point it was just kind of like, okay, you know what? There's a lot of things that are kind of going on. Like, let's take one thing at a time. And I'm really excited for it, because now going forward, I feel like there's like a nice new singles coming out on the way, which I'm very excited for. So it's kind of just this timeline that has been creating itself, which I'm really looking forward to. And especially for like the new music with A Lion Dog Sleep. And then I have 2 more singles that are ready to go that I am so excited to be putting out. Those are some of my favorite songs that I think I've written. And again, it's a little different than the previous single at Lion Dog Sleep. But I was like, for me, that song, I always sang like Before He Cheats, Carrie Underwood, White Liar, Miranda Lambert. I've always sang those. And that was something that I knew I wanted for myself, where I was like, yeah, like I want a song of my own that can kind of be that in my set list. And so when we came out with that, and then this next one and the song after that, they kind of give different takes on, I don't know, just on life, which I'm very excited for.
Yeah, absolutely. And is this the single after the last single you did? Was that Pick Your Poison? Was that the last one?
So that was Love You with the Lights On. And yes. And so that one I put out, I want to say around November of last year. And it was kind of just, I don't know, that song to me is just like a cozy, warm, like feeling of it being in a relationship where it's like, you know, someone so well that like, you know, all the inside outs, the insecurities, the things that make them them. But then Let Lion Dog Sleep, I wrote it at that time, I think around when Pick Your Poison was written. And I'm like, oh, these two really do go together in a way. So I'm excited for that. So I feel like my discography has kind of, stances have like changed a little bit from single to single, but the overall theme of it has been very, very similar, which I like a lot.
Yeah, it is very similar, but your voice is very unique as well, and a lot of people say that your voice is very unique, and so which is a good thing, you know. It's a very good thing, because if you have a unique voice, people can say, okay, you know, Presley sounds similar to this person, you know what I mean? It's like if you have a different type of a voice, and it's country, because there's lots of country music singers are there now coming through. Lots of young girls coming through from America, and even in the UK now. There's some crazy. UK, the country music scene is going a bit nuts at the moment. Yeah, it's like I've chatted to quite a few UK British girls who are gone into country music last year, and they just love country music. You know, they just love his singing, and it's like there's a bit of a craze in the UK at the moment with country music. So there's a lot of demand. You know what I mean? So if you have a unique voice, I think that does help. That does help you create that. You're a bit different, but you've got everything which a country music artist needs to have. You know, to get to that, to get the level which I, like I've said earlier. I think you know, you're already getting there already. So,
Well, thank you, thank
so
you. I appreciate that.
no, I mean, no, absolutely, definitely. On there, and is there any regarding your other singles? Is there any plan when will you be releasing anything this year? Because we're nearly the end of the year now, aren't we? So
Yeah. So beginning of the year is when the new music is coming out. And I was like, okay, I could release it during holiday time. And then I thought about it and I was like, it's holiday time. I feel like I should be putting out holiday music. So
yeah,
we're gonna do first of the year, which I'm very, very excited for. But yeah, there's just so many things in the works, whether it's shows and different things like that, that I want to give my best foot forward. So I'm really looking forward to this next year.
yeah, and you do lots of shows because when I've seen on your Instagram, you post lots of shows, lots of updates on the shows and stuff, which is great because um, when you do, I guess when you do it live, I think there probably isn't anything better than doing it live in front of the people.
Yeah. I will say for me, performing is one of my all-time favorite things to ever exist for me to do. I don't know. I feel like the most comfortable on stage. And so whenever there's an opportunity that I get to play and play my original music, it is absolutely, I will be there. You just let me know the details. We'll figure it out later. And so that's like my main thing. Like I just announced, I know coming up, I'll be performing back in California for the Fault Line Festival, which I'm very excited for. And then I also have December 17th, one of my favorite times of year. We do like a giant California country Christmas show. So it's all the California country artists that come together and we all play at House of Blues, kind of like
Wow.
freestyle, which is nice. It's like I get to see all of my friends that I grew up with and have been in the industry with. And then
that's great.
just a lot of more stuff coming up later on, which I am so thrilled for.
Oh, fantastic! And are you based in are you based in Nashville or are you based outside of Nashville?
So I have been back and forth between California and Nashville, Tennessee, but I am now here in Nashville, Tennessee. We drove all of my stuff from California to here. The longest 30 hours of driving I think I've ever done.
It takes 30 hours from California to Nashville.
It did.
Oh my word.
We got to stay in so many incredible places. I think we stopped in El Paso to Dallas to Little Rock, Arkansas, and then we were going to stop in Memphis, but I think at that point, I don't know what I ate, but I got food poisoning when we were in Little Rock. So I was like, okay, let's just get to Nashville, relax. It's only 5 hours at that point. That was the easiest load of driving that we had done. So we made our way up here, and now I'm here.
You can tell how big USA is as a country, because if it takes 30 hours to go from one place, one state to the other, then you can understand why people say USA is a big country.
I will say I knew Texas was giant. I didn't realize that it was going to we got halfway through the state and it took us 10 hours. I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like we didn't go to like the other end of the state.
Oh my word.
But it was so much fun. Like seriously, I love driving and I love being like on the road and seeing all these different places and different foods and things like that. So for me, that was so much fun. I had the best time.
Yeah, because I've got cousins and sisters in the USA, in Texas, and they always they talk about it's a big, like you said, it's a big state and stuff, and it's really warm in Texas as well.
Yep. Not right now. It's a little chilly. I will say that.
It's gonna be. Yeah.
It's a little cold.
A little bit. You guys don't know what cold is, really. Come to the UK.
Well, I'm a California girl, and so I don't know if I know I don't know cold, but I'm also not one to say that like I know I don't. But I don't know what it's cold is like compared from the UK to somewhere out here that's actually cold all the time. So I'm like, I'm not the fair judge. I'm not the fair one to make an assessment. So
yeah, at the moment in the UK, it's starting to get cold. So you can feel the cold. You know, when you go outside, it's like your nose is dripping totally. So you know it's getting cold, and you're wearing these big coats like that.
Oh, see,
And
I'm like that. My mom put it. She's with me right now, and we went.
oh, that's so nice.
We went to go watch some people play last night, and she grabs her like big old jacket, and I'm like, Mom, it's only like 50 degrees. Like we look like we're Californians. Like they're gonna be in shorts and like a t-shirt. Um,
Yeah. Oh, man.
but it is funny, and it's actually really cool though.
Yeah, yeah. It's just something. When it started to get cold a bit, I guess it's gonna. I mean, UK is a bit like that, so
Yep.
it starts getting cold a bit now, and then November, December. That's when it gets a bit worse. And obviously, being born in the UK, I should be used to it, but unfortunately, it's not something you can get used to. So, because when you like the summer, when you're used to the summer weather,
Yep,
is
I get that.
yeah, it is it's one of those things on there, but some exciting stuff happening. And is there any particular place you're going to tour now?
Ooh, I know not right now that I can say. There's a few things in the
Hmm.
works that I'm very excited for. But I would say if anyone wants to stay updated and see me in the next year, follow me on Instagram, which is at Presley.
Absolutely, get on the Instagram and follow
Just like
Presley on there. Yeah,
or like
yeah,
everything is linked there.
yeah. And I've got my fingers crossed that I will see you in the UK soon, hopefully.
I'm crossing my fingers. I want to go to the UK so bad. I know we talked
Yeah,
about this.
exactly. And yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, if you come to the UK, I'll definitely I'll be one of them people down there. And yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because it would be exciting. It would be exciting, and because there is such like I said, there's such a massive demand for country music now in the UK. It's so changed in the last few years. I would say probably 4 or 5 years. Country music scene is gone quite big now in the UK.
Yep.
So I think if you perform anywhere in the UK, whether that be UK, Manchester, London, it's going to be packed in. It'll be packed in.
I mean, that's the goal. I would love to be there.
Yeah, yeah, it definitely, yeah. Wembley or any of the O2 Arena, yeah, it definitely will be there. And so you said that obviously, like you said before previously as well, that you write the songs yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
It's your song, is written yourself, and this is when did you start writing this song actually? If
For Let Lying Dogs Sleep or just
yeah,
writing in general.
let,
I
let,
want to say that I wrote this one probably about a year, a little over a year to like a year and a half ago now. Um,
wow.
I would say about then. I'm like, time has flown by. I feel like every time I look back and I'm like, oh yeah, that happened like a couple weeks ago. And it's like, no, it happened a year ago. I would say it was probably a year to a year and a half ago that I wrote Let Lying Dogs Sleep. Um, Actually, no, I know it was definitely like a year and a half ago. But yeah, it's crazy to even think about. But I'm just really excited that it's out for everyone here.
I know, I know. I mean. Now you mentioning time flies. I remember the first time we chatted, and it felt like it was just yesterday.
It feels like it. And I'm like, where is
It
all this
does,
time
it does,
going?
it does, and I think it's about a couple of years ago or something like that now. But it feels like it was yesterday when we chatted for the first time, and so yeah, definitely. I think this year has totally flown by. To be honest,
Seriously.
um, it definitely has flown by. Yeah, and I was doing this because obviously we were obviously promoting. I was trying to, promote a bit of our chat on social media and stuff. So I thought I'd create a small little package video of yours. So I was doing that, and I can't remember the single. I think it was something to do with one video which I saw. I think it was it something pray for the
It's probably Pray for Peace.
I pray for peace. Oh, that was
Yes.
really good. That was so good.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
That one
And
was a really fun one to be a part of. I mean, and such for a great cause and for everything that I remember Harrison Shackler had reached out and he was like, hey, I had this song idea. I want to dedicate it to all these people that have lost their lives. It was, I think, originally for the Uvalde shooting.
oh,
And
right.
everything that's been happening ever since, it's just like this could be for whatever is going on. Like we all should be praying for peace and for everyone to get along with one another. So I was absolutely a part of it. And then Shut Up Fun video, and yeah, now it's out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I absolutely agree with what you're saying. Definitely, life's too short, isn't it? Really, for anything, any hatred with anyone. Ab- Absolutely. So do check it out. Like I said, get it, and it's available everywhere now on all good audio. The music is available everywhere, on all good places from Spotify to everywhere. I can't remember all of them now, to be honest, on my head. But there's so many. There's so
There's a
many.
new one popping up every 2 weeks, I swear, at this point. And I'm like, okay, I guess it's on there too now.
Yeah, everywhere from Amazon Music to everywhere. It's available everywhere. I've seen it on Amazon myself. So Amazon Music, it is there because that's where I got one of your singles myself. So it is available on there on Amazon Music everywhere, all good places. Do check it out, on there, and obviously, so it's on a very good price as well. Your singles are on very low price. I've seen as well. So.
Like, what are you telling me? Do I need to raise my prices up? Just kidding.
No, I mean, I don't know if you remember this, but before the previous artists like MJ and all of those artists, when they used to do it, they used to do it obviously the hard copies, like the CDs, the singles and stuff, and those prices used to be, I don't think they were that low. Those prices, I'm sure they were quite high prices, especially the singles and the CDs. On that, it seemed like those are donkey years ago now, to be honest. The CDs and stuff, and they used to be high, but does it, is it how hard is it to keep the price low though for yourself, or is it okay?
I think it's for myself. It's fine where it's at. Like I notice that I don't have issues with that. I prefer to keep it lower just because also I'm like, I know for myself, even for like little girls growing up, like I remember I couldn't buy like the $1.29 song, but I could buy the 99-cent song.
Yeah.
And so, well, and not even that, but it was more of like the math for me. I can go up to my dad and be like, hey, can I take $20 for Apple, instead of like trying to figure it out. But I don't know. I think it's cool, but I think it's also a lot easier with streaming nowadays, where everyone just pays like the monthly fee of X amount of dollars for whatever service, and then they are able to
Yeah.
listen to however many songs.
Yeah, I think Spotify have that over there where you go onto Spotify, and if you subscribe on Spotify or Amazon Music, you can listen to as many as you wanna, like you
Yeah.
said. Yeah, you can do that on there. Yeah, yeah. I think I had a free trial on Amazon Music where they give me like a 30 days where I could listen to as many as I could. I only listened to about three, I think,
Yep.
because I was doing so much stuff, on the channel and other stuff. I didn't get the time, and then after that, they said it's going to expire now. We're going to start charging you. Like, I better cancel it.
Exactly. I get it. I do get it. I'm here of a free
Because
trial, and then I dip after that.
yeah,
Hey, I'm
exactly.
good.
Because I do love listening to different music, like country music and every type of music. But a lot of times, because you're doing other stuff, you just don't get the time and to listen to that much music, unfortunately.
Yep.
But yeah, it is nice to listen to different types of music. Apart from heavy metal, I don't listen to that. But other than that,
Hey, you're missing out. I love me some heavy metal. I will say that. I said I love all types of. I don't know. There's something about it. I listen to it mainly when I'm going to work
it's
out.
different. It's no,
Mood.
yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, I'm not listening to it myself, to be honest. Heavy metal. That's the only genre I'm not listening to. I've listened to rock, quite a bit of rock and R&B, dance, that kind of stuff. Country music, obviously, quite a
Yep.
lot. And obviously, because I do the channel, I obviously get lots of artist musics anyway, so sent to me. So I'm always listening to them anyway. So
I love that. Well, it's easy. You have everything coming to you. You don't have to go search out for new stuff. And
I
you're like,
don't have to search for it because I get it from Ann Castle. I get it from the other ones, other PR companies. So I'm always getting them coming through to me. So which is nice, which is really nice to get that as well. It does. it does help, and then yeah, and then it's good both ways, yeah, with these companies. So yeah, absolutely, it's very very exciting stuff on the moment. And is your single? Is it being played on the, like, I don't know, in the USA? Do they call it radio in the USA?
Yeah,
Radio.
so it's not on radio, but it is on different playlists and things like that. Which I'm like, I know a lot of the time that like radio is a little different to get into. I haven't really tapped into the radio market, but also I think that's definitely a bucket list and that's a goal that I'm working towards. But I know right now everything is done through streaming for myself.
Oh, fantastic! Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But writing the song, I think you have more control, because if you write yourself, um, you don't have to, like, say, wait for somebody to say, write the song, and then if you don't like it, then you're like going back and forth. But if you're writing yourself, it's like it's your own piece, isn't it? Really, it's your own stuff which you've done.
Well, and that's the
Um,
thing why I love songwriting. It shows and it says exactly what I want to say in that moment in time, even if it's something that's not like maybe it's just like more of like a fun song, but it's something that like I felt at that point, and it's like, oh, I can say that. Or even if it's something like Let Lion Dogs Sleep, where it was like I kind of was trying to take myself and put myself in like the shoes of like my friends and like my like all these ladies that I grew up with and all their stories. I try to put myself in their shoes, and I'm like, okay, what would you say? Like, what would happen? Like, what would they say? How would they handle this? And so we came up with the song, and I don't know. I think it's like a fun, sassy kind of play on words from the saying, like the original saying, which is "Let sleeping dogs lie," and then changing it into like this fun, rowdy kind of taking like a very heavy, not super heavy, but like a heavier subject, and then making it like putting a light on it. So I'm excited about it.
yeah, absolutely, definitely. Definitely, very, very exciting, very, very exciting stuff happening with yourself. I'm sure it's going to do. I'm sure it's already done really well already, and I'm sure it's selling very good. Your singles on there. Do they? Do your singles? Do they have some kind of like a charts or that kind of stuff? In, like, they have their top 30 or top 40 country music or something like that.
I haven't checked anything. I don't think that it's up there, but I would love for it to be up there. I haven't checked it.
Yeah.
Just been trying
Well,
to.
if it's not,
I've
if
been
it's not,
driving for
then
like
then I can't. Then there's something wrong with those guys. I'm telling you now. What are they doing?
Thank you.
Yeah,
No, I think it's really fun though.
definitely.
So
Yeah, no, no, absolutely. I mean, you're doing, like I said, you're doing some amazing stuff. I've listened to it myself, and obviously, and it's very exciting stuff, and definitely, uh, I'm sure Anna will mention to me when your new single comes out. I'm sure she will drop me a message anyway. Um, on there, and yeah, absolutely, and we will obviously try to bring you back on for your new single for sure, 100% on that one. And yeah, absolutely, and so wishing you lots of success, Presley. Thank you very much for taking out the time. I know you're very busy. um, you are very busy on here doing loads of stuff, and obviously, like you said, you're commuting as well from California to Nashville, and obviously, um, and I will say I know the feeling, because I don't, but uh, I can understand it's not easy to do that kind of stuff. Definitely 30 hours in the car or 30 hours in any transport is not easy.
yeah.
It's a bit like it's a bit like going from UK. It's a bit like going from UK to India in a plane, to be honest.
I don't even think about that. Well, and that's
Yeah,
even straight. I don't know. I feel like
it's,
that'd be
it's,
probably a lot
it's
easier.
even further than that. No, it's even further than the UK to India, because UK to India is very far. India is on the other side of the world,
Oh my
basically.
god. Oh my god.
And it's further than USA. India is further than USA, but yeah, it's at the other side from the UK. I don't know from USA to India how far it is, but from UK to India, it takes a very long time to get there. Yeah, and on there, but yeah, it's very exciting stuff. So don't forget to check out Presley's website if you haven't already. Do check it out, and because it is very, very informative, and you can find her all her information regarding a new single and the links and her social media and everything else. And you need to find out exactly where she's touring to because she might be touring to your backyard, uh, your place. So you don't want to miss that out. So do check it out on presleytennant.com. The link will be in the description afterwards. We'll put the link on the description. So you can check it out on there as well. And obviously, do share this with all your social media friends and family, guys. And also, we will obviously share the clips of this on social media. You will see them on there, which you can share as well. So thank you very much, Presley, for taking out the time and coming on. And it's always fantastic to chat to you, like always. Thank you very much. And is it early? What time is it in the US anyway?
Oh, it is. I don't even know what time.
Is it early? It must be early, isn't it?
It's early.
It's early, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it would be because because when I send my message to my cousins, I have to bear in mind what time is it down there. So yeah, I have to remember.
You get it.
I get it because because if I send it and it's too early and they're asleep, I know they're not going to read the message anyway. So don't worry. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, do check it out. Do check out Presley's brand new single, "Let Lying Dogs Sleep," and it's very, 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 very unique and very, very exciting single. So do check it out. And obviously, the music video, Presley has shared it on social media. So you can check the link on her Facebook and Instagram is available on there. You can check out the video as well on there. So do check it out on there. And obviously, we will have a chat with our special guest on Saturday, 5 p.m. It'll be a premiere. It's not live. It'll be premiering 5 p.m. So do subscribe to the Right Podcast if you haven't. At 5 p.m. premiering Saturday. And we will be back then. But until then, take care, everyone. Thank you very much, Presley, and wishing you a fantastic day.
Thank you. Appreciate that.